Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this week's topic. I want to start off first by just thanking everyone for liking my videos, loving my videos, and sharing my videos. Um, so let's get on with this week's topic. This week's topic is actually a spinoff from last week's topic. Last week's topic was about emotional unkindness or emotional neglect. As I was doing that video, I came up with the concept mentally about toxic resilience, and then I decided to study it more and look more into it. So let's get on with this week's topic, which is toxic resilience. So, what is toxic resilience? Toxic resilience is when the victim of emotional neglect or emotional unkindness develops the self toxic habit to handle pressure, stress, and adversity without showing signs of weakness or mentally breaking down in the presence of their emotional unkind abuser. You may see this not only in intimate relationships, but you can also see this in the workplace. Toxic resilience can have a negative impact on your physical and mental health. It can lead to you burning out. It can lead to anxiety, depression, and other stress-related illnesses. So what are some signs of what toxic resilience might look like? Feeling like you have to endure pressure and stress. Being afraid to voice your opinion. Feeling of dread, anxiety, and fatigue about your relationship or intimate partner. Here's the thing, guys. When problems go unaddressed, toxic resilience can lead to poor sleep habits, not eating or skipping meals, an emotional imbalance, which I like to call hypersensitivity. Hypersensitivity is when you're sensitive to everything. You're sensitive to people saying things to you. You're sensitive to your feelings, your emotions, things you go through. It's like you're just on high alert and everything sets you off. So what are some things we can do to protect ourselves from being toxic resilient? Start by taking care of yourself first. Put yourself first. And this can include starting your healing journey, which I talk about a lot. Meditation, which is calming your thoughts, your mind. Getting out of all of that tick, 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 tock, everything goes in your brain, and just calming down and finding a calm place in your mind. Affirmations, which build up self-positiveness about how you view yourself. Affirmations. And also building a spiritual relationship. I personally am building a relationship with God and reading my Bible and going on my spiritual journey that way. You can also take a break for yourself out of the day for self-care and reflection. This can include journaling, exercise, because exercise releases happy endorphins. You can paint, read a book, whatever you need to do to just take yourself out of that day and get back to who you are and your emotional state with calmness and peace. Something that relaxes your mind and puts you at ease. And if things don't feel right, they probably aren't right. So trust your gut or intuition, or in some cases, discernment over your situation. Also, be real and honest with yourself. And not just with yourself, but with others when you feel frustrated and overwhelmed. Another thing you can do is just be humble. And what is being humble? The definition of being humble is not proud, not arrogant, not modest. Put your feelings aside and put things into perspective. What's really going on? How are you really feeling? How are you taking this circumstance or situation, and maybe you're overreacting, maybe you're underreacting. Also, take action to correct the situation. What role did you play? And what could you have done differently in this situation? And again, this is not about making you the victim or making you the predator. It's about self-awareness. That's what toxic resilience is. We put away our self-awareness and make ourselves aware for everything and everyone around us. Lastly, don't be afraid to leave a bad situation. In most cases, constant, toxic, emotional, unkind persons won't change. So you be the change in that situation. Keep it moving used to be one of my mottos. Um, you will save yourself from years of disappointment and regret. So that ends this week's topic, which is a spinoff from last week's topic about emotional unkindness. This week is about toxic resilience. This week is all about us. And I'm sharing this because I see a lot of myself in toxic resilience. I don't need you. I can do it myself. I see a lot of myself in that, which is one of the things that throughout my healing journey, I have been working on about, how I might misperceive people's actions towards me, and how I can correct that for me to move forward in a better, healthier understanding. So I hope you enjoyed this week's topic. Have a blessed week. Make sure you like, love, subscribe, share, or any of those things. Thank you guys again, and have a blessed day.